This improv story is based on the idea man becomes member of capital L Live, capital S studio, capital A audience. Let story commence. Craig was watching a game show and he was thinking people were all laughing and all that. They brought back surprise, surprise. They brought back surprise, surprise. Wasn't Scylla, obviously, because she's dead. He didn't know who was presenting it, but they brought it back, and he was like, how'd you get on that anyway? Mary walked in, went, what's that? Are you talking to yourself again? He went, I just hear they're bringing back surprise, surprise. I just wondering, how'd you get in? I remember the audience, they would get somebody for the audience, they go, like they, say Scylla would walk about, the up and down the stairs and go, yeah, because there's a lot of people who something. Would she go about the stairs, or did she just sort of? She would sit there pointing somebody. She wouldn't go up. She didn't like people, so she wouldn't actually go up. That's a kind of ant and deck sort of thing, isn't it? Like you there, for example, John. And how'd you get in that audience? How'd you get in the audience for these things anyway? And Mary went, oh, I don't know. And Craig said, Christ, imagine me going on that. I would actually be ideal to go in the audience for surprise, surprise, because of my long lost brother. Mary went, oh, aye, that's right. Mary went, well, I don't know. I could maybe look into seeing how you could get in the audience, but none of that long lost brother sort of thing. I mean, you just mean just watching it. Just watching it, just either surprise, surprise, or one of these other things, Family Fortunes or fucking Chase, or I don't know, one of these things. How do you actually do it? I think you go into the like say it's I don't know, ITV Studios or something like that, and then you can apply to be on it. I've been on something before. Have you? What were you on? I was on Mastermind. Oh, what was it like? Aye, good. All right, that was it. A few months passed, and Mary said, "Here, guess what? Let's go down to London, just for a wee holiday. Just a few days away and just see some touristy things and just kick about." All right, we went down, and she says, "Oh, I forgot to tell a wee surprise. What? We're going to be going on the telly. How? I've booked us on an audience thing. Like a program." "Oh, that sounds brilliant," says Craig. "What is it?" And Mary went, "I can't remember. It was a few that I applied to. I can't quite remember what it was, but there was Family Fortunes I applied for. I think they just they decide last minute. I think they just sort of decide last minute what they're going to put you in. So maybe they've got, I don't know, in one studio they've got Family Fortunes, next to that they've got Surprise Surprise going on, next to that they've got The Chase or something, and they go in, and I don't know how it works. I'm not really sure. It might be Surprise Surprise, it might be The Chase or something. I don't know. Are you alright with all them? Aye, those sound good. This is exciting. Mary went, oh, right, good. So they went there, and Mary came back for this week in our office bit and went, is Surprise Surprise are going to be on? That's good, isn't it? That'll be brilliant. He went, oh, aye, that'll be good, that. Oh, I fucking love Surprise Surprise. Because you know how it kind of had I don't know, I know a lot of people like watching it because it makes people like so heartwarming and things like that, but because of my long lost brother, I just used to think, oh god, that it just really affected me. Sometimes I couldn't even watch it. It was nice and everything. She went, oh. Yeah. And so they went into the audience and sitting down and all that, and then somebody did a warm up kind of thing. It was somebody that he'd recognised. It was like, it wasn't that Stephen Mulhern, but it was one of them. And he's like, right, so remember, everybody, lots of applause, and when you see that, laugh. If you find something funny, laugh. We want you to have a good time, and we really want to get picked up by the cameras and the microphones. So don't just sort of laugh to yourself or smile to yourself or anything. Really react. You can really enjoy yourself. This is your show. This is for everybody watching. So how's everybody doing? Who are you? I went up to somebody in the audience and sort of chatting, and everybody's having a bit of a giggle. Everybody just started to feel like one big group of people. They're together, having a wee bit of laugh, poking a wee bit of fun, and it was kind of laid back. It was really good. It was really good. And then it started. You know who was presenting Surprise, Surprise? It was James Corden. James Corden, who had recently stopped his late show thing or whatever it was. And you know what the funny thing is? Craig didn't really like James Corden. But see, just seeing him coming out, just like, whoa, no, what? No way. It's James Corden. You just feel like you're in the presence of, oh, it's James Corden. Do you know what I mean? You're not like, oh, him. You do that if he's on the telly, but there in front of you, look who it is. And he was sort of cracking wee jokes and all that, and Craig was sort of having a bit of a laugh. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. He's must have been. Craig was saying, it must actually be fucking shite for him. The amount of fucking shite he gets. Maybe it is a fucking arsehole. Maybe it is. We're all arseholes. We're all arseholes in our own way. Seems all right. Some of the part of shite. Hoffy's been written by somebody backstage, and maybe he does talk to staff in a sort of bad way. Craig didn't talk to people like that, but we don't know the actual truth of all these things. We don't know. We weren't there. Anyway, there's a bit James Corden was walking about up the stairs, because we're all big fans. We're all fans of pop stars and musical artists and film stars, but some of us are really, really, really like super fans. Like it's like we're talking stalker stuff. Stalker, it's funny. Should I be saying that? Like you, Stephen something, and there's some guy. Oh. And everybody's all laughing. Oh, and you can see it. There's monitors up there. You can see, if you're looking down at the stage, there's monitors above you. So you're like, oh, look, the camera's on this Stephen guy. He was up there. Craig was like, oh, look, what's happening up there? So you're a big fan of Michael Ball? I'm a bit, yeah. Everybody's all kind of like, Michael Ball. Craig was like, Michael Ball? That cunt's still alive? And the guy got up and all that, and Michael Ball came out and sang some new song, and it was this song. Have your espresso? In case you didn't notice, I actually went to Sydney to film this. Look. I actually went to Sydney to film it. Look. I could tell you right now, having been to Sydney, the view of the opera houses for that distance, you would be out in the water. I can tell you that right now. Sydney. Oh, he's on a boat. Oh, aye. I see. Sydney Opera House. Right, we can't really get a right good. Right, it's hard to see. You can kind of see with that there. The view that he's got is for. What's this? Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The view. So he's a bit there. So he looks like he's a bit there out in a boat. And I mean, look at it here. I've got maps. Aye, there it is there. There it is there. Basically, see the Opera House? It's... How do you... Layers, please. Layers. 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 There it is. There it is. So you could say, no, he's there. So that's the Windies kind of facing that way. You could say, oh no, he's there. Hold control and drag, what, for the 3D sort of thing? Guaranteed, I'm holding control and dragging. Sorry, what is it? Holding control and drag, it's not working. I think maybe what we'll try is the middle mouse button. Is that working? Right click maybe? What is it? Muddied, no hardware acceleration on your Firefox loser. Right, so you got it wrong. They wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be there. In fact, can we see the view? Can we see the view for there? Can just sort of see it there. Can we? No. Up there just a touch. Wait a minute. Here, wait a fucking minute. That could easily be that. Aye, so it's on location. Yeah. Is that a fucking... That's right, that fucking... Look, they've got boat stations. They've got boat train stations. That's right. There it is. So he is... A bit to the right. He is, I'd say maybe... There. Is that there? Is that there? I see the Windies. Yeah. Yep, that's it. He's in the other side of that. No. Penthouse. Yeah. So that was filmed on location. It's gonna cost a fucking penny, pretty penny. It's probably when he was on tour though. Dreams, same time every night, fall to the ground and why is that? Sorry, what? What's going on here? Same time every night, fall to the ground and I wake up. There you go. So it's... Anyway, so this guy got up and he said, so got this video message for Michael Ball. Hi there, it's Michael Ball, kind of plain background. Going, hi there, Stephen, I heard you're a big fan. I'm down, and it was like that. It was Australia. I'm here down under in Australia, so I can't be there today. But you know what? Sod it. It said sod it, because this is like 2022, right? You can say things like that now. Stood up and walked out a shot, and then came through on the fucking stage. It was backstage. It was a camera kind of followed him, and it showed that the Sydney thing, the Opera House, was just a sort of like a background. It's just like a picture. And like what? And Michael Ball appeared, and that guy Stephen was like, oh my god. And Craig was watching like, this is fucking, but I love this, man. This is cheesy as fuck. And then Michael Ball turned to him and went like, I don't know what you're fucking laughing at, by the way, Craig. And Craig went like, what? Remember me, you cunt? Craig went, what the fuck is going on here? And then James Corden went, I'm your long lost brother. What? And Stephen, the guy who's meant to be a fan, went like that. That's right. I'm an actor. This has been all about you. This has been all about you, Craig. And Michael Ball went like that. I'm your long lost brother. You thought I went, did you want to come down? Craig went, no. Michael Ball went, you thought that your brother had moved away to Australia, but it was like that. I'm here. And Craig went, what do you mean it was like that? I'm here. And Craig went, I don't know. But that was fake just because you're sort of, your background there. My actual brother had moved away to Australia. Don't think about it too much. That's one thing I remember about you. Remember, we were in nursery together and then we got separated because mum and dad broke up and, dad was a prick. And like, well, I'm taking one of the fucking Waynes. Horrible. Sophie's Choice, kind of, not quite that, but horrible. A horrible decision. And Michael Ball went like that. My dad took me to Australia, but it wasn't really. He'd actually only moved into London, is what I'm trying to tell you. But he's dead now. Fell down a flight of stairs. So the police said. We'll just leave it at that though. And everybody laughed because they got it. Michael Ball had murdered them. And Michael Ball went, do you want to come up for a song? And Craig went, this isn't fucking happening. Mary, what the fuck is this? And Mary went like that. Pulled her face off. Like that. To reveal muscle and veins. She'd actually pulled her face off. It wasn't a mask. And James Corden went like, ha ha ha! The end. And all that is real. It's a true story. It's real and it's a true story. Actually happened. How do I know? Because I'm Michael Ball. Ah.